Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade, and today we're going to be taking a look at a price action reversal here on crude oil. Now, we've come down into these lows here. Let me change the color of this really fast. We came down into these lows down here, and we're just having a really difficult time. Now, this is after we had this big block of selling, another block of selling, and we just can't close below that low here. So 98.80 right now is kind of the contended low. Now, what we're seeing here is one of those push kind of areas where you get the big block in volume, a consolidation area in an area of support or resistance, and then a reversal right back out again to revisit these highs up here. So what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to place an order to hop in long back to revisit these highs up here at 99.13. So what we can do is we'll just adjust that so we can see it a little bit easier. Now we need to make sure that, we're not getting in, if this candle right now just blows up and the entry would be here, well, there's no point in getting in at that point because you're only looking for, that much reward versus this much risk. So we've got to make sure that this stays within our risk tolerance here. Now, I wouldn't be upset to see this maybe fake out, break out above these highs of the wick, but still closing underneath it. I like this little kind of consolidation area where we're seeing that we're getting stuck in that area along with the support and resistance that's running kind of through there as well. So let's get our orders placed here. Because of the size of this trade here, assuming the candle stays as is, we'd be entering right now at 98.91. We're looking at 17 ticks of risk, 18 ticks of risk or so. So we can't really go in much more than 2 contracts at that point. But once from our entry we get targeted in, we're looking at a target of 22 ticks. So we're looking pretty much 1-to-1 on this trade, risking, a little over $300 to make a little over 400. So definitely not bad. And this is exactly what we want to see. We can see that we're getting just kind of this little square here, this little block of consolidation. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want to see. So let's get our order on the table here. And we'll place that now. So 98.91 is the long entry. Stop is going to go below the low here as soon as we get triggered in. So 98.73 would be the stop. And we're having a little bit of difficulty catching that movement up. That's not really that big of a deal, though. Again, as long as we don't break below these lows, this pattern is still on the table and valid. So we'll be looking to the long side here to sell 2 contracts off at 99.13, and the stop, once we get triggered in here, we can place at 98.73. So let's give it a second here. See if this can trigger us in. There we go. So now we're triggered in. Now we can place our sell stop below the low here at 98.73. So again, from our entry down to the low, we're risking 18 ticks on 2 contracts. From our entry to our target, we're wagering up to 22 ticks. So pretty much a 1-to-1 on this trade. Now, once we start getting closer and closer to this level, we're going to look to move our stop to break even after we get, a little bit firmly closer. We don't want to give any of this back. And actually, we're catching quite a bit of buying pressure here. So it might just be a quick little trade. So let's see here, measuring from the low, we've got low up to high, back down. So we're already crossing firmly above that 50% there, edging up on that 100% move. Now, again, 99.13 might be a little bit aggressive, and you might consider going down a little bit further, maybe to 99.11 or 10. But typically, when you see these price action reversals, it's going to be a reversal for a decent amount of time, where we're going to see pretty much a reversal for the next couple hours. Now, because we've come so close, I'm going to move my stop to break even. I'm no longer interested in any risk on this trade. So if it does stop us out, we lose, $10 on commission or whatever. But if we do get a push up, we bank. In this case, it was 22 ticks, so $440 on the trade. So just kind of waiting for this push here. Now we are seeing a lot of aggression coming in from the buyers, so it wouldn't be a surprise to see us break these highs. And there we go, perfect. So fill their target. But I was going to say is, break these highs, maybe consolidate a little bit above that high. But as long as we stay above these highs, we should see another continuing move to go back further up again. So we broke through, we filled our target. Let's add the text on there so we can see it. There we go. So a simple, quick little trade there. It only took a couple minutes, but we were triggered in here at 98.91 to our target up here at 99.13 for 44 ticks, 22 ticks on 2 contracts. So $440 on the trade. Definitely nothing to be upset about there. I love these little fast trades like that. Always a lot nicer than sitting there waiting for 3 hours trying to get it to complete. So that's going to be the trade for this morning. Really, there'll probably be more, but that'll be the trade for today. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade, and don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. Have a good one.